Hey, what's up everybody? This is Mewth24, and today I'll be taking a look at the 1 to 144 scale no-grade Gundam X from Bandai's Gundam X line of kits, the old 90s ones. And this is my custom entry that I did for Too Old for Toys Robots of All Nations contest, the Gundam Avalon-X. I know I already posted a video for the actual contest itself, but I decided to go ahead and do a review of it, just so you guys can get an idea of what the kit entails in case you decide to get this kit, because it's largely the same as the actual kit. It might be a little bit tighter joints here and there just because I painted it, but for the most part it's going to be the same. So you got a comparison here with the box. As you can see, there's a lot of difference in color variation here. A lot darker overall for the Avalon X because of the navy blue that I used and the red, whereas the regular Gundam X has more white, blue for the feet, blue for the shoulders, etc. Looking at the side of the box, you've got the Airmaster, Leopard, Versago, and Astron as the other kits that they have in the series are highlighted on this box. Got a shot of Gundam X, and then showing off the accessories like the shield rifle combo, the beam saber, the satellite loading cannon, and then a front and back shot. This kit retails for 500 yen, so it's really inexpensive, as are a lot of the older non-grade kits. Zoom this out a second. Looking at the manual here, again, you got a shot of the Gundam X with the satellite loading cannon deployed and his rifle in his other hand. Got a little info, I presume, on the show or on the mobile suit, and you got Garrett Rand down the corner there. Got a couple shots of it, and then the second one that was coming up, the Airmaster, and then how to build the kit. And this is the just kind of the original pattern I had designed for the kit, and then some notes that I made. Basically, it's pretty much the same. There are a couple tweaks that I made here and there, but overall, I'm very happy with the way this turned out. So as you can see here, the primary colors are white, which I didn't really paint any of the white here. It was all the plastic molded in that color. I did some navy for the bits on the front skirt, the shoulders, the chest, the satellite loading cannon system, the upper legs, the ankle guards, the feet, the wrists, the lower torso, part of the rifle, part of the cannon itself. So quite a bit of navy there. I've got some red on the wrists, on the crotch piece, on the top of the chest, the vents, the double V-fin, stripes for the little Union Jack logo there, upper legs, center of the ankle guards, center of the feet, etc. I've got, actually this piece I did paint in white there. Got silver for the little guns on the front of the chest as well as the head. And for the sides of the legs there. Got some gold for these vents, and for the polycaps, I did pretty much all the polycaps in gold because I wanted to give it a little extra flair. For those who didn't see my Too Old for Toys contest entry video, basically the theme I was going for with this was obviously the United Kingdom, but also the medieval period, as evidenced by the silver bits, kind of go with a Knights of the Round Table sort of a theme, and I did that with the head to make kind of like a knight helmet. And then also gold, which I did for all the camera areas, the chest piece there, which normally would be green, the vents and the inner frame, to go along with the old saying from Britain's colonial and imperial era saying that the sun never sets on the British Empire, and that just has to do with how much land they owned at that time. In terms of posability, the torso can wiggle a little bit back and forth. The head can rotate back and forth. I'm not going to try and force it to go 360, and it actually doesn't seem like it could go 360 even if you wanted it to. I thought maybe it could for a second there, but the arms will go out about that far. We'll rotate 360 at the shoulder joint. They can bend not quite 90 degrees at the elbow, and then the wrists are ball joint polycaps, so they'll just go all over the place for you. The side skirt armor can go up and down, can kind of wiggle back and forth a little bit, but it's pretty much hindered by the front and back skirt armor. The front skirt armor can go up all the way, which is pretty impressive. The back skirt armor does not move at all. The legs can go, well, if you get the front skirt armor out of the way, can go forwards pretty much 90 degrees. Can only go backwards a little bit, and then can bend At the knee, basically 90 degrees. But this is an older kit, so the posability, I mean, it's kind of understandable that won't be fantastic. And then the foot can kind of wiggle around a little bit more than I thought, and it kind of can bend inwards a little bit, which is good because it is a bit back heavy. So the fact that you can pull off some cool poses to an extent with this is nice. In the event that you were going to keep this kit in its standard colors, the stickers you do get with this kit are some metallic blue ones for the sides of the legs and the arms and whatnot. You've got the metallic green for the chest piece, red for the chin, and the only ones that I used on this kit were the red and black for the eyes, as well as the silver bits for the satellite loading cannon, which are closed up at the moment. In terms of accessories for this kit, you get a few of them, which is kind of nice. The rifle can just pop out of the backpack there if you want to do that, and as you can see, I did this also in the Union Jack logo, although I kind of stylized it a little bit with a white and navy stripe there, and it'll hold on to that in either hand just fine. This also has a shield mode, and it's going to take the whole hand with it. Okay, well, I'll just keep the hand on here, but basically if you pop the sides of the rifle off, let's see how they, whoop, open my camera there, see how they were on the sides there. You can just pop them up onto the pegs that are on the top of the rifle, and it's a little bit tighter of a fit because I painted this. It won't be as much of a pain to do if you have it unpainted, but that's how he holds the shield, and I know a lot of people have expressed it looks kind of goofy. I find that if you put it in the hand like backwards, that it looks a little bit better, and then he can hold it up like defending himself a little bit more. And if you want, he also has a beam saber, which I just went ahead and painted the beam with my green, my light green Gundam marker, and then painted the handle silver. To get the Gundam X in hover mode, all you're going to have to do is open the panels up and then spin the satellite loading cannon around so it's facing the opposite direction. To have the satellite loading cannon deployed, you're actually going to have to flip this little connector in between the backpack and the loading cannon itself up and over this way, and then the polycap here will kind of flip forward, and then you're going to have to spin this bar kind of the opposite direction and flip these panels facing forwards, and then get the cannon to go over his shoulder. It's a little bit of a pain. I mean, it's not terrible, but I find it easier to just pop the whole thing off of his back and then spin it around, you know, when it's off the unit, as opposed to trying to fiddle around with the arm being in the way and everything. But the final effect is pretty cool, and I really like these stickers because they have a little reflective surface to them, so it kind of looks like a bunch of little mirrors there as he's firing it. The 1/144 scale no-grade Gundam X is quite impressive for its time of release. Obviously the posability is not going to be quite up to par, but I'm pretty happy with what it can pull off for as old as it is. If you're thinking of picking this one up, the 500 yen price tag, or roughly $5 US, I think is a great deal, but I wouldn't recommend paying much more than $10 US or 1,000 yen for it. Don't forget to rate and comment below, subscribe if you like what you see, and with that I will see you guys next time.